Score 5 different World Cups, and she's gone level with Miroslav Klose as the highest scorer in World Cup history with 16 goals. Oh, how she'd like a goal tonight, but it is still 0-0. But as I speak, it's Italy who are pressing forward at the moment. Just missed a chance, just went wide. Meanwhile, Jamaica against the Australians, the Matildas, isn't it? So they came from behind, as I said, to beat Brazil, and that's given them some confidence at the moment. And as it stands, this would look good for them at the moment. Sam Kerr, their captain, who plays for the Chicago Red Stars, she has put them in front in the 11th minute. So that would mean that Jamaica will go out having conceded 9 goals and scoring nothing in this, their debut World Cup. But they'll look to put that right, and they've still got plenty of time to do it. 24 minutes gone on the clock. It's Australia who lead the way 1-0.
Shelley Kerr admits Scotland have always expected their continued involvement in the Women's World Cup to come down to their final group fixture against Argentina in Paris tomorrow night. Kerr's team must win to have any chance of reaching the last 16 after a pair of 2-1 defeats to England and Japan.
I think scenario planning, not in a negative way, but we probably planned to be in this situation. We were hopeful that we would have taken something from the first 2 games, but we always knew that it would probably come down to this last game against Argentina. I think it's got the makings of a really good game because both teams need to win to put themselves in contention to go through to the last 16. So it's got the makings of being a really a tough game, but an exciting one. I think if you go by FIFA rankings, which we tend to do, they're in there for a reason. This is a game that we're looking to win, there's no doubt about that.
Well, Scotland have conceded penalties in both of their games so far and also had 2 good claims for one that themselves turned down during Friday's loss to Japan in Rennes. That's even infuriated the former Manchester United manager, Sir Alex Ferguson, who shared his frustrations when he got in touch with Kerr to wish her luck.
Everyone knows Sir Alex, so I probably won't tell you everything, but because he did say that he was disappointed in some of the decisions that were made against us. No, he was very complimentary about the team, the determination, the stamina, the togetherness in the team to finish so strongly in both games. He's watched both of them. He sent us a message before we came here, and it's absolutely brilliant for myself as a manager, for him to contact me, and also for the players for him to pass on his best wishes, and he's going to be tuning into the game tomorrow night. So it's brilliant, great bit of support from an absolute legend.
Coming next, we'll bring you more reaction to Owen Morgan's record-breaking performance as England ease past Afghanistan in the Cricket World Cup.
Hankook Tyres, proud sponsors of Sky Sports.
Well then.
Most people dream of a calm, relaxing bathroom. But most bathrooms feel small and chaotic. That was worth thinking about. So that you can get the most out of your space. Good homes, always simplifying. Find it easy.
At Halifax, we know that nothing beats that new home field.
Aubameyang starts up top with Jamie Vardy. Plenty of place to look at both sides. Let's concentrate on each team. Roberto Firmino against Van Matten.
Well, they're playing with their heads up, don't they? They know exactly where the position is and where the teammates are.
No, it's not coming home. Whoa! Don't know where I play.
Halifax makes it happen.
Used to use all the time. They invented it. Key countries have adopted it since. If it works, it's really tough to handle.
Oh, I should have been in. Aubameyang! I'm shit at FIFA. I'm just as bad at FIFA like I am at Battlefield. Hiya. A little pause this. Hi. You're bringing down all the gadgets, are you? Well done, big guy. Yeah. Thanks. Kiss and cuddle. Right, come on then. Then you get to bed, yeah? Love you. Right. You get to bed, yeah? I'll be up in a minute. Give you a kiss and cuddle. Okay?
Get a huge £100 off per person on your next holiday. Don't miss out. Book now for a great deal today. Jet 2 Holidays. Package holidays you can trust. At your national protection.
I should pause the game there to give play to play the cuddle and the kiss.
Lily James, Simon Bennett, Mila Kunis, and we just need one more. We need someone huge. Who's America's version of that big one? Michelle Obama. Yes, amazing. Raymond Jackson. He's been rested.
I need your help. I've never did this. Time to go to work.
Local activist. Wednesdays at 9. Inside.
That'll go wide.
Ankle tires. Proud sponsors of Sky Sports Week.
Right, let's go to the Euro 20.
That's not a foul. He literally fell into the ball.
Not good for even Phil Foden protesting, but it was actually a handball, I think against Jake Clark Salter, the captain. It comes down here now. Oh dear. Yeah.
I didn't do nothing.
The referee's, well, he's awarded a penalty. Musa Dembele, Dean Henderson.
He does. He's a wee sucky bum. He's a wee sucky bum. He knows how to get what he wants. Whoa! Oh!
Yeah, and in the other match, you could see Romania got their campaign after the win, started a comfortable 4-1 win at Croatia. Romania had
These people are trying to melt me. I won the ball back and lost it again. They certainly do. Oh.
Looking for Mata.
Cross it now. George Brisket took it and scored.
Here's William.
3 minutes later, Romania made it 2-0. Now it's Hagi. And George with good goal.
Oh, you absolute idiot, Lucas, you're going off. Okay, boss.
Back to Croatia. In the second half, they also capitalised on a mistake in the Croatian defence.
Oh, you should have scored!
Back of the nets.
Fucking hell!
So, went to VAR.
I won that ball too.
Goal was given. And that is how it finished.
Oh, for God's sake, man!
Owen Morgan produced one of the most devastating innings in one-day international history. Morgan smashed the fastest ever century by an England batsman in a World Cup match, which included a world record of 17 seconds.
Very good interception.
What a shot. Six again. Morgan is on the charge.
That's some way to forget you 50.
Should have been in.
Good position for the cross. Lucas!
Another round again, downtown. traffic rises to Morgan.
Ridiculous knock. 1760 world record, I think it is, and yeah, striking of the highest order.
Would he have known that? Would the dressing room have known that he was going after a world record?
Definitely not. We were just seriously entertained up there, just watching, and yeah, that sounds pretty good.
And the back feels all right as well by the looks of it.
Well, they were swinging, yeah, absolutely. They've been striking well on the golf course and just taking it straight out into the middle.
Now, let's get more from the World Cup.
Oh, your fucking touch is terrible. You're on the 70 fucking dribble.
South Africa have only won one of their 5 games so far, leaving them on the brink of elimination.
How am I not 5-0 up? How the fuck am I not 5-0 up?
It could be obviously a big game, but there's a lot more that we are focusing on also. We have to follow all the games, not just focus on tomorrow. And saying that well, they might be
Saturday tournament, so they'll be hungry to come out and perform, but yeah, a lot of respect for their top order, and obviously they've got an experienced captain as well.
Fuck it, you're going off, mate. You are going off.
How we start, and it's my role to hopefully get some really with it.
Well, the last time these two teams met in the World Cup was the 2015 semi-final. New Zealand won the match in spectacular style.
The semi-final at Eden Park was one of the greatest games that the Kiwis have played, and obviously got a lot of attention back home, and it was a cool one to be a part of. So no, we're definitely looking forward to facing them tomorrow.
2015, I was still a youngster now, but back then I was really a baby. Playing my first ever World Cup. I took too much pressure on myself. I really wanted to do well. And now it's the second time I understand what I did wrong in the first one, and I understand what I did done now.
That's surely a penalty.
But yeah, the little gazebo down there, saw the ball sail over his feet the last couple of balls there. Pretty cool feeling.
Tasmania has accused the IAAF of using her as a human being to test its testosterone limit for intersex athletes. The double Olympic 800 metres champion has been battling the IAAF since they attempted to introduce new regulations for athletes with DSD differences of sex development. They met some if she wanted to compete in races between competitors and Mike, all arbitrators of the sport rejected her appeal. She's since taken a case to the Swiss Federal Court, which has delayed the new regulations, meaning she still can compete for the time being. Responding to the publication of rejecting her appeal today, many have said the IAAF used me in the past as a human guinea pig to experiment with how the medication they required me to take would affect my testosterone levels. Even though the hormonal drugs make me feel constantly sick, the IAAF now want to enforce even stricter thresholds with unknown health consequences.
Fuck off, man, because the person is shooting me.
I will not allow the IAAF to use me and my body again, but I'm concerned that other female athletes will feel compelled to let the IAAF drug them and test the effectiveness and negative health effects of different hormonal drugs. This cannot be allowed to happen.
Another season, another new man in charge at Swansea. Steve Cooper has become their 8th head coach in just over 2 years. The man who's is excited about the challenge ahead and has ambitions to take Swansea back to the Premier League.
The team's in a really good place, young team, hungry, willing to run, willing to play on the ball. Fantastic solid foundation to base itself on to go forward, and that's what we want to do when the football coach.
I had 11 shots on target and I scored 1 goal. How did I do that?
And see a real team that's been proud to play the football coach, all building without the ball. So exciting, because you know that you can work, especially when you want to do it.
Oh, the finish, finally! Martial! What? He does not!
Premier League.
You buy some for once. You buy some for once. What is it? What is it? I can't hear you. Fuck off, Corey. I don't do different rooms.
And not just get an opportunity, but take an opportunity.
What is it? What? Wasting the crystal and not even, don't even ask. Huh? Well, you don't share with us either. Do you? Do you share with us? Bring the crisp pop down.
Celtic agreed a deal worth over £3 million for 19-year-old last week. The Turnbull refused to accept the club's opening contract offer. Negotiations continue, so we understand they could agree terms, and Celtic won't be pursuing the deal. The Scottish champions are already back at their training ground. Sarajevo or Bosnia-Herzegovina in the first round of the Champions League qualifying. Celtic winner Daniel Arzani admits he surprised the champions have to start at such an early stage.
It's really difficult, you know. I think the biggest mistake you can make is underestimating a team like this. I think going into it, you have to take it very seriously. It's Champions League after all, anything could happen, so you just gotta do your research and play as well as you can.
Do you think it's unfair that as champions Celtic have got to go through so many qualifiers to reach the group stages?
I think it's a little bit unfair, but I also think that the cream was right to the top, and I think we have it's unfair, like you said.
Arzani ruptured his ACL on the Celtic debut against Dundee on the 31st of October last season. He's been out injured since. This time last year, the winger was playing for Australia against France in the World Cup.
A lot of ups and downs. Obviously, for me, signing the contract as a guy for the World Cup and coming here from a big high, making my debut again, another big high, and then obviously the ACL after that, bit of a low, but I'm feeling really good now.
Fuck off, man.
It's been really hard, you know, there's a lot of tough days in the rehab, and it's obviously disappointing doing ACL in general, but doing it when you go to a new club and it's on your debut and you feel good, it's gut-wrenching, but I think now that's all behind me. I'm just looking forward to the next season.
Rangers have signed Liverpool winger Shea Ojo on a season-long loan to become the fourth new face in Stephen Gerrard's squad this summer. Former England under-20 international, so has previously had loans at Wigan, Wolves, and Fulham, as well as French side.
Bye then, lads.
He's the third player Rangers have borrowed from Liverpool in the last year, after Ryan Kent and Obi Ajara. Jordan Jones, Dick Hasty, and Greg Stewart have already joined them.
Command captain and former Rangers and Scotland striker Chris Boyd has retired from football after 3 spells at Rugby Park and 136 goals in the club. Boyd scored 6 goals last season. This was his last one. Against Johnson Maple, that was his 121st Liverpool mark in the league, and a good level with Eddie Morrison as an all-time leading scorer. Boyd's 167 goals in the former SPL ultimated top scorer in the competition, ahead of Henrik Larsson for England in 2020.
Coming up next, will be mixed martial arts world champion who's diving to new depths to take their practice to the next level.
The noise levels have gone up even more. The scenario remains the same. The 1-goal lead. And we're into the last
Time for tires. Proud sponsors of Sky Sports Now.
won't get a better chance to get the equaliser.
Fuck Andy Carroll.
Do you want the challenge?
Inner happiness from delicious Onken yogurt. It's a bit like your cat finally showing you some appreciation. Feed your inner happiness with delicious Onken yogurts.
I'm Hazel, this is my wife Jack. We live our life, we're basically deciding I'm more displeased with the teams that I don't know. I don't understand why they're going to swap to Avid. You enjoy something big and it's a night and yeah, because I have written a song. We're not hearing the song just now. Swapping to Avid has exceeded our expectations. We got the products that we wanted. I've loved it. Yes, this is my song.
I'm not going to be Alison from there.
Holiday. But I'd go on a budget of £60 a night.
You're telling me I'm on the verge of drawing the game I should have won?
Trivago. Choose a different one. Choose a shiny future. Pick Ollie. That's more like it. Both the things to say the same. All celebrate when they change. We need to recommend the best one for you each month. Choose KINGSHOT, the mobile network from Live.
Time is it? One more game and I'm definitely going to bed so the kid can't get out. So this table is used for cards and stuff. Well, I'm eating breakfast on. Where's the spout? Different way. Look at the stats. I've been suffering for a longer time than that. Stats, man. Look at this. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving. Vardy back through the middle.
Starts this Friday, live on Sky Sports F1.
Hancock Tyres, proud sponsors of Sky Sports News.
I hardly play this. So the reason I just keep getting beat.
Right, let's take you to the Euro Under-21 Championships held in Italy. England's first game tonight against France. 0-0, but you know, 0-0s sometimes don't tell you the entire story. It's actually been a very, very entertaining game. I think the headline from it is, you can see there, is that Moussa Dembele missed a penalty in the 25th minute. Fabulous save from Sheffield United's Dean Henderson. He's obviously, of course, on loan there from Manchester United.
This is my last
really
game.
good save from Dembele's penalty there. But England really have had their chances. Demarai Gray is a couple of times. He'll be probably scratching his head on a couple of occasions. How he at least found the target. So it's a really competitive, even game so far. But thanks to Dean Henderson, it remains 0-0 now. Half-time, players going off for half-time there, just say that in that.
I knew it was you. You said you were getting up. Yeah, we need to go to bed. Come on.
France in the tournament.
Come on, Cam.
At the World Cup, and it's the time of Italy taking on Brazil. Italy already through after that emphatic 5-0 win over Jamaica. Brazil looking to go through as well tonight. As it stands, 4 points would probably be enough. They'd finish third in Group C, but they would finish as one of the best runners-up and go through to the last 16. But it is still 0-0 there. Both these teams doing really well in this game, but nothing coming to much at the moment. Marta with a lovely shot, but it just went wide of the goal in the first half. Meanwhile, there has been a couple of goals in the other match in Group C, and it's Jamaica who are looking to score their first goal or even win their first point ever in a World Cup, and that doesn't look likely at the moment. They'll need to change tack against Australia, who are looking very dominant in this match indeed. And it's their star player Sam Kerr who's got both their goals. She's got her 33rd and 34th international goal for Australia tonight in the 11th and 42nd minutes. So Australia leading the way, and as it stands, as I say, Australia would qualify as the second place team in Group C. Jamaica would go home with no points.
Right, Phil Neville will name his strongest side for England's final World Cup group match with Japan tomorrow. The game will determine who finishes top of Group D, with the Lionesses having already progressed to the knockout stages.
I'm going to play my best team tomorrow. We want to finish top of the group. We want to win the game. I think what we saw out of the first 2 games, we've seen a massive surge in momentum from winning the 2 games. The confidence, the players are bouncing around the hotels, they're happy, the attention on us is positive, and we want to keep that. So the players are under no illusions about my expectations.
They're talking about the women's football.
There are 2 routes you can take, and there are pitfalls in both routes.
Okay, pal. Talking about the football.
Win every single game, and if we do that,
one more game, and that's it. I promise. I'm turning it off after this. I'd like to lose it as well. Sleep well. I'm going to go and wash my face as well. Okay, pal? Give myself a good wash.
You're always telling that he's wrong anyway. I mean, I'm motivated.
If I win, yeah.
I can be the best right back, best player in the world, whatever that might look like. I might never get there. But
he's got an amazing team.
Phil and other coaches believe in me.
Speak to you again soon. I'm cycling in the morning because I've got the bike back.
Players that every single one of our England players, in fact, that he believes in. It gives us extra confidence, and that's what we talk about. Us wanting to win things, it comes from your coach.
Two mixed martial arts, Bellator reached London this weekend, and so goes a champion for them who's taking the training to New Delhi. The Hawaiian flyweight team, Lena Lane Fon, has combined a love of water with a love of cricket.
What a tackle that was!
Hi everyone, my name is McFarlane, aka the Pineapple Princess. I'm a professional MMA fighter, and I am up for female flyweight.
No, I should have.
Today we're here in London at this beautiful pool, and I'm going to take you guys through some underwater training and exercises that I do in preparation for my fight. So first, we're actually going to prime our lungs on land. We're going to do some breathing exercises just to get our lungs ready.
Should have scored!
One of my buddies, he actually plays in the NFL, and he was doing this in San Diego, and I came up with it. It was really cool. He had me come to a practice with them, and I was the next thing we're going to do, we're actually going to do breath holds. It prepares our mind for the training that we're about to get into. So we do breath holds in increments of 15 seconds, and then we max out at our maximum breath hold. Today, they want me to do my max breath hold. I was not prepared for that, but we will see how I do. I'm just trying to do anything to not think about the time. Today, when I did the breath hold, I was
got lucky.
On GoPro and it wasn't working, so I'm just like, but you just want to try and distract yourself, just try to clear your mind.
Oh!
Some people sing a song, some people count.
I thought I could hit that all I could.
After the breath hold, you're going to do underwater crossovers. What this does is it focuses on the technique, which is keyhole, cartoon. We focus on the technique of our strokes and our kicks, and we focus again on staying relaxed, not freaking out because we don't have an air source. We're going to go into our dumbbell carries. These are lots of fun. 15-kilogram dumbbells, and we're going to walk with them underwater. You can do them by yourself, or you can do them with a partner on your back. We're not putting a lot of stress or wear and tear on our bodies or our legs. As fighters, we're grinding. We're on that grind. We're feeding our bodies into the ground. And this is after recovery. It gets us nice and loose. We feel amazing the day following the full session. After that, what we're going to do is we're going to do brick toes. 10-pound bricks, and I'm keeping it above the water as I swim back and forth. So it never ever goes beneath the water. Just pretend like you're rescuing somebody. This is actually probably one of my least favorite ones. I'm terrible at it. But yeah, these are called mobs with a master table. I retrieve the mask, again, without my hands or my feet, and I retrieve the mask with just my mouth. And then we're going to finish off the day with one of my favorite things in the world, jiu-jitsu, except it's underwater.
Bad play,
so
really.
A lot of people, when I first started doing this type of training, they didn't believe in it. They were like, this has nothing to do with fighting. What is she doing? This is so stupid. I get to submit people, I get to choke people, I get to do all the things I love, except underwater. I know that in order to grow, you need to be put in uncomfortable positions. You need to be pushed out of the comfort zone. And it's taken my game to a completely new level. Like,
oh, you should have just got it done.
I got caught in a and I looked up at the clock. I didn't do like a nasty so, but I looked up at the clock and I was like, okay, there's 2 minutes left in the round. If I can survive the bell, I'll do it. And I was like, I can hold my breath for 2:20. So I was like, all right, let's do this, you know. And a lot of times, in fact, I think she let it go because she was like, why is she not tapping? But just having that edge in my mind, especially over my opponents, because I know that they're not going to be training. And yeah, I just, again, not having that air source is like, I think it's the ultimate.
Well, he's cleared the danger.
He's going, still going.
Fine margin
I mean, 10 seconds. I reckon we can do 2 minutes. So we just keep going, no? No.
Offside.
I didn't get to 20.
Should have scored.
Oh, no. Right, Rugby League now, and England will take on New Zealand, Tonga, and Papua New Guinea. Can you help me? I'm running out of time. Wayne Bennett wants his best players available.
I'm going to pick the best team that I possibly
Fuck off!
Easy decision for this referee. There's going to be no leniency here. It's going to be a card, a yellow one.
Players want that, and that's what I want.
Pocket straight away. And out it
And
came.
someone's very poor that they're going to pick someone who's when you come to a one they shouldn't.
Yeah, he did hit it well. Not sure that
Because that's what we do the balancing. It's the best guys from there, and that's the way to be. No one suggested to me otherwise, and I don't believe in this.
Right, England under 21. It's 0-0 at half-time in their first Group C game against France. Finally poised, and England but keep up save and penalty as well.
Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. The intentions of the opposition there to the interception.
Hancock Tyres, proud sponsors of Sky Sports News.
Fuck leg your water!
Not the best. It'll be a suffix. But we dames don't try into one here. We focus on doing the best one. Newcastle team
Read by the defender.
as the person responsible for the ordeal have been dealt with. Probably.
Face exercises. Lifting. Not for me. New GENT power from India. Now with 10 times more creatine. It reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Wow, let's get this great. Unleash your inner power with new GENT power. Only from India.
Sergio Canales.
Hey guys, we're going on a road trip. There's nothing like a vacation to recharge your batteries.
How's that a penalty? That's one bollocks, man. I fucking headed that ball.
You found your ideal hotel and you made the book. But then, there are so many room
Justice.
and prices that can get really confusing. With Trivago, you can easily compare the prices of different rooms across multiple websites, so you can find the deal that is right for you. See? Nice and easy. Hotel Trivago.
Welcome to Kansas City, so famous for steakhouse sauces. It inspired McDonald's to make this burger, the Kansas City Stack. I'd love to take a deep inhalation of that hickory smoked aroma. Hooey. But I can't, because it's only available over there. So, bon appetit or whatever.
The Kansas City Stack with smoky steakhouse sauce. The sensational American taste that's not available in America. Sorry, America.
Second half underway.
Mind-blowing business. Oddly enough, what they can never get at because when salaries go up, shutters tend to come down. But a business that's open-minded, open lanes, open to new places, markets, the world. Well, a business like that stays open. Now we've got the time to back them down the hatchet.
You should have scored! Go was gaping, you fucking smell rest of shit.
Find out the Formula One Ferrari French Grand Prix 2019 starts this Friday, live on Sky Sports F1.
Okay, Reggie, we need to lock in who's going to be on the Late Late Show. We've already got Chris Hemsworth, Harry Styles, Ian McKellen, Kate Hudson, Tom Hanks, Cumberbatch. Yes. Lily James, Simon Pegg, and Neil Davis, and we just need one more. It's someone huge. Who's America's version of the Queen?
It's Avid.
Michelle Obama. Yes, amazing.
Lucas.
Poland's strongest energy drink. Well, the linesman enjoyed a few too many before the game by the look of it. Sky Sports News, often sponsored by Honey Power.
This is Sky Sports Tonight as England under 21 are grateful to goalkeeper Dean Henderson after the opening half of their European Championship campaign. Action is on the way.
Well, it's posted on two big games at the World Cup with Brazil and Australia aim to reach the knockout stages.
Ahead of their final group game against Japan tomorrow, England manager Phil Neville defends the use of VAR in the competition so far.
There's major transfer news. Gareth Bale's agent admits his client is not involved in the dance plans.
Well, Manchester City are ready to pay £62 million for a new holding midfield.
And it's actually on a remarkable day at the Cricket World Cup where Owen Morgan produced one of the greatest one-day innings, smashing a world record 17 sixes.
Bollocks.
To be honest, I didn't think I was anywhere near capable of something like that.
What a save it was from the keeper.
Well, let's start in just there now with England's under-21s. Goalkeeper Dean Henderson saved the first half penalty to ensure AD Boothroyd's side go in half-time 0-0 against France in the opening game of the European Cup. England, they started well. Ryan setting the arms cross was put on the post by France defender Dale Upamecano. It looked like Boothroyd's side would regret that miss when captain Jake Salter conceded a penalty handball. Before Fulham and Celtic striker Moses Zebele take a penalty saved by Henderson. England threatened again before the half hour. Damaro Gray hiding the side netting. Hanson only can't get out of the one but after the second break clear before half time. Leicester 5 over Douglas misses. 0-0 now going into the start.
Yeah, and that is the same scoreline for this Women's World Cup match between Italy and Brazil. And I have to say that Italy probably have had the better of the chances in this Group 2 match. They're already through Italy, through to the last 16, but Brazil are looking to get there. They're not technically favored at the start of tonight, but due to the other match that's going on at the moment between Jamaica and Australia, they have dropped down pecking order to third. Potentially, though, those 4 points could see them through to the last 16. There are still 4 places up for grabs, and still after tonight, another 3 groups that have yet to be decided. 12 teams already through, but Brazil really dropping down the pecking order in terms of the FIFA World Rankings. That's something that Marta was really concerned about heading into the tournament. There's not enough financial support for the women's team in Brazil at the moment, and that's potentially showing at the moment, because they should really be ahead of the FIFA World Rankings. But as it stands, going to the second half, and still no more. Like I mentioned the other games, Jamaica are taking on Australia, and this is great news for the Matildas because they will go sailing through to that last 16 berth, because they've got 2 great goals from their captain, Sam Kerr, who is a Southwest, and she provides a trade for the Chicago Red Stars, and she's got 2 lovely headers for them tonight for Australia. 1 in the 11th minute and 1 in the 42nd minute. So that gives her a 33rd and a 34th international goal. So 2-0.
Get up!
Now to big developments concerning Rafael Benitez. As we understand, the Newcastle manager is considering a £12 million a year offer to manage in the Chinese Super League. Benitez has been at the club for 3 years, but just has 12 days. left on his current contract at St James's Park. His future has been the subject of intense speculation for months. We reported last month that he was having talks with the Newcastle board over a deal and had been encouraged by the club breaking their transfer record earlier this year. These developments come less than a month after Newcastle Mike Ashley will start to part with some discussions with a member of the Avid World package.
Everyone, including his teammates, I think we're expecting a little dink into the box.
146 games.
Well, the clock's showing 9 minutes left to play.
62 of them, drawing 31, 53 losses. Newcastle scoring.
That was more like
Newcastle. The club has made
doing all the pushing, looking the much better team.
Just over 146.
I've tackled him! That's fucking bullshit! Bullshit!
They've received back over 150 million pounds, leaving them just over £9 million.
Now, I understand that Alex Ferguson's urging Manchester United to appoint former Leicester Acting Director of Football.
No, I wasn't holding that. Wrong.
Well, had a hugely successful start at Leicester, identifying the right to the game, campaign with Miles, who was left in
I wasn't actually.
And that's sort of
Wrong.
Everton was a working side, including Sam Allardyce before he replaced last summer. So Alex wants to mastermind the changes United are making to structure the club with a full practice. But it's thought Ed Woodward is going to be a former player for a role that is focused on identifying young talent and setting up a long-term plan for the first team.
Fans, though, racking up the atmosphere, looking through.
Also, just 12 days to know in his current contract, while Mata is set to sign a new deal at Manchester United. We understand talks have progressed well and an announcement will be made soon. United are keen to keep Mata on the parts of the
What an opportunity to wrap up the match.
Oh yeah, that's what you need to be in these situations. Clinical, have no mercy, they just didn't show it there.
Gareth Bale's agent has told Sky Sports News that it will take that's been frozen out by Manchester United down. But speaking with the Orlando today,
obviously hasn't been good. I think Mr. Zidane has decided that probably he can do without it. But we have to wait and see.
There's been suggestions coming out of Spain that perhaps